Let's go. Welcome everyone to the first game of the second series of today's stream, which is the final quarterfinal series. And it entails potentially 5 games between Secret and VNA. First series between SY and Aftermath was insane. I'm really looking forward to see this one being just as good, if not even better. So for Secret we're gonna have Tato, Doubt, and Jordan. And for VNA, we're gonna have Bhakti, Yellow, or Say My Name. I'm gonna try to call him Say My Name because otherwise people confuse him. It's confusing when I say Yellow and it's actually Teal. And then ACCM, of course. So in the north flank, we are gonna have Tato playing Mayans versus ACCM playing Incas. Mayans versus Incas, that's an interesting one. Then in the south, we're gonna have Jordan playing as Ethiopians versus Bhakti playing as Britons. Doubt is gonna be Secret's Pocket, and he's gonna be playing Franks. And he's gonna be facing Say My Name, who is also gonna be playing Franks. So it's gonna be about the same army composition. It's gonna be about the same team composition in terms of civilization picks as the last series. So it's quite common here. You either see Incas or Britons or Ethiopians, and we have seen all of that. Mayans even. No casualties just yet. We have a little bit of laming over here as Tato is going to be taking one board away from ACCM. And ACCM is going to try to go for retaliation, I think. He doesn't know where the board is. I think he knows that he was getting lamed. Okay. Oh, but he needs to lame now. And he does not know about the board. He's going to find the board now and he's going to take it. It's going to be eye for eye, I think. Yeah, ACCM is going to be taking it for sure. Then in the south, we actually don't have any laming going on. We have a small skirmish over here between Jordan and Bhakti going in favor of Jordan. Bhakti disengaging, coming back. Going to be pushing some deer. So Ethiopians, what can they go for? This is like a very common team composition. Usually Pocket's gonna be going for scouts or some sort of cavalry. Then you're gonna have both flanks going for archers. The reason for that is you want the Pocket to have mobility, because if you need support in ULH, it's gonna take a lot longer for Pocket archers to make it to the other flank, and it's going to take for scouts. So both flanks. Oh, is Tato going to deny this lane? If he does this, it's going to be very, very bad. Oh man. ACCM. It's just a few hits away. It's one hit away from losing the Eagle Scout. Oh, but that was beautiful. Almost losing the Eagle Scout over there. Tato's gonna have to go back home and the board is gonna make its way under ACCM's DC, and he managed to get the food that he was missing. So it's beautiful. That was very well played from ACCM. I'm not really sure what the lag situation is between these players, because Europe is not so far away. What do we have here, right? Spaniard, Serbian, German. Yeah, it's not so far away from Vietnam, so I'm not really sure how much ping they had, but I assume it was not too bad. Probably similar to like playing against South American players. Loom on the way for Say My Name, so he's gonna be the first guy to go up. Frank Pocket here for Secret's also gonna be the first one to go up from his team, so quite standard. 20 population, very common. Beautiful transition to Fuel H. Just a little bit less efficient for Doubt over here. 9 seconds behind, but it's not a big deal. 3 players going for Loom. That is going to leave us with Tato not actually getting Loom, so he's gonna wait for 1 extra villager. Did he? Oh, no. Being Mayans, what a play. He already went for Loom at the beginning of the game. this is when it starts happening and both teams start coordinating. We're gonna see flaring here from Tata. We're gonna see flaring here from Say My Name. They know exactly where the barracks are. This is very good coordination. Doubt, yeah, I think Doubt was trying to provide some information to Tado. But all 6 players on their way to Fiolich, and we are going to see some archers coming up here from the Ethiopian player as well, from the Britons, Incas and Britain as well. And Mayan, sorry. What is the wall situation? Well, one thing that is beautiful about Mayans though, and having them as a teammate, is a team bonus for Mayans is 50% discount on walls. So it's going to be a lot cheaper for, at this point, VNA to go for walls. They could potentially afford something like a full team wall for a lot cheaper than Secret. Oh, and they are getting sniped though. They are getting spotted over here as ACCM moving a lot of villagers forward. Sorry, Secret would be able to go for a lot cheaper walls than VNA, sorry. Was kind of confusing players over there. But yeah, Inca player. Inca strategy, very powerful. Works well. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, I guess. 4 militias, 5 villagers over there, and in the south, Jordan's gonna be going forward. I think this is probably gonna be a little bit more interesting, so we're gonna try to keep an eye on this. Could potentially switch over to the south if needed, but Tado is getting the 5th militia out, going for the man-at-arms upgrade, so he's gonna have more military units to work with. However, he needs to wait a little bit. I don't think 1 extra man-at-arms is going to make a lot of difference. Like the larger, yeah, there you go. Tado actually lost 2 militias, and HP pool here is actually quite alright for ACCM. Going back to the south, Jordan managed to sneak some of these men-at-arms inside back to his base. The quick walls are coming up, so he's not going to be able to do any damage to the gold miners. He's going to have to keep moving forward, potentially try and find a forager. But taking a look over to the north area of the map once again. Tower is coming up, as expected. Potentially the house coming down. No upgrades yet for the Inca players, so these villagers are just run-of-the-mill villagers. Those Minotaurs are not really that powerful, especially if you compare that to the scouts. We of course have some scouts over here from Say My Name, so he's gonna be just fine. That house going down would be a huge issue for Tado. But yeah, Jordan's gonna be getting cleaned up. I don't think he's gonna be doing any damage with those Minotaurs. Let's keep an eye on ACCM versus Tado. Double bit axe coming out for Tado just now, so he was definitely struggling over there a little bit in terms of resources, resource management. Oh, and those 4 scouts from Say My Name could potentially take a villager. He should be able to take 1, and Tado is gonna be losing 1 villager to Say My Name scouts. That tower probably not gonna be coming up. We still don't have any blacksmith upgrades for the Minotaurs or the villagers. As a matter of fact, one of the Minotaurs is going to be one of the Minotaurs is going down. Say My Name's bringing the scouts over here to support this army. And Secret seems to be struggling a little bit. Dao does not have any scouts over there to help Tado with. It's gonna be Tado on his own against 2 players. What is Dao honestly doing? He got the stable up. He's got 7 military. Oh, he's been going forward and he's gonna try to target the ACCM, but the ACCM's going for a defensive tower. He already has 2 spearmen over here. 2 spearmen is not going to be enough against 7 Frank scouts. Make that 6. A bunch of scouts from Say My Name coming down, but another tower is going to be going up for ACCM. Not really sure if he's going to be able to get this one up though. There is a bunch of archers over there. That's pulling his scouts back, so we are going to keep an eye on here. HP pool looking a little bit better for Tato. He's got better units over here. Better army composition as well. Potentially better micro. Taking a look at the villager count. Tato is on 25. ACCM is going to be on 33 though. My god. ACCM's push has been insane. 11 to 7 KD, and it seems like many of those were villagers as well. Tato is just falling behind so bad. Does not have wheelbarrow at this point. He's just been losing villagers. Ville after ville. Should be at least one villager ahead. Either that or he got a lot of idle time. I'm not really sure if Viper was available for the series. Because he was on holiday, right? Went on vacation. I think I heard somebody say that he was he went to see the pyramids. Egypt. Plume archers need to get buffed. Oh man. Plume archers need to get affected by obsidian arrows. That'll fix them. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm not really sure if he was available for this. Well, Doubt's doing a good job. He's gonna be the first player to hit Castle Age. Although, Say My Name is... with enough resources already, I think he was probably... No, he already has a stable in the market. Okay, he clicked that now. I think he was... yeah, he didn't have the market at that point. But Doubt's been doing a good job. He's been sniping a few villagers. The 2 units that he lost were scouts. The 2 units that he killed were vills. So it's beautiful. Little skirmish over here. Still going between Bacti and Jordan. Jordan just getting decimated. 2 scouts going down to a single spearman. I don't think he's going to be able to get any other villagers. But Castle Age is going to be here for Doubt. Then we have 3 other players going up. Next one going the other team's pocket. I think ACCN did enough damage with this. Second TC on the way for Doubt. Still trying to pick another villager. I think he's trying to switch into micro nerd mode. I think he could have gotten that villager if he didn't reposition the scouts. Ah, that's very unlucky. When you try to micro and you kind of trip over yourself, feels bad. And it happened to me many times. You just try to micro a little bit better and you end up just hurting yourself. Trying to run a little bit faster and hitting the ground with your nose first. Alright, some knights going forward as well, and he's gonna be targeting Say My Name for the time being, but Say My Name is already in Castle Age and he's getting his own knights. He's gonna have to switch over some other target, I think probably Bacti. Bacti is in Castle Age just now. He does not have enough resources to go for a castle though, so it's not gonna be longbows, it's gonna be only archers. This has been super dominating for Bacti as well. He's been taking good fights against Jordan, as you can attest from the KD. Yeah, that's just coming back. He does have more numbers here, but he knows he's not gonna be playing home. He's just going back, getting the 30 TC up. Gonna try to chill, get a good advantage. Probably target somebody else, and it seems like the next target's gonna be ACCM. Was the last player to... actually not. Last player is going to be Tato to go out to Castle Age. ACCM is going to be the last player from VNA to go out to Castle. So his base, his army units are not going to be particularly strong against knights. Doubt already has Chain Bard in armor as well, so +2/+2 knights are not really gonna mind that TC as much. We do have a bunch of towers though, but they are not populated at this point. A small engagement over here between Jordan and Bacti, going in favor of Jordan actually, with more military units left. Do we have ballistics? We have ballistics already for both players, but Ethiopians, of course, I mean, Breton archers are going to have more range, but if you are not able to successfully take advantage of the extra range, Ethiopian archers are just going to be shooting almost 20% faster. So over here, you can see that things are looking in favor of Bacti after he brought reinforcements, but otherwise will be looking so much better for Jordan, who is just pulling his army back. He's going to be chilling. Eagle Scouts, not really going to be doing anything to Knights. And Doubt's been keeping a lot of these villagers idle for ACCM, so he's going to be struggling. Get an Eagle Warrior upgrade now. But Doubt's sending more and more Knights forward. What was that? Knight? There was one Knight from Say My Name getting cleaned up by the archers and the spearmen. We have some action over here. We have some action over here as well. As Bacti has been pushing Jordan quite hard. Jordan even added the third archery range, so he's gonna try to produce more archers. Bacti is still on 2 only, but he's gonna be having 20% faster working archery ranges. Doubt did a good job. I think he definitely did a good job against ACCM. ACCM in Fuel H did a fantastic job against Tato. Who's getting his castle lab, so we're gonna see some plumed archers coming up, but we have already more villagers for the green player when compared to yellow. And that advantage is gonna keep increasing by the minute. As I don't think Tato is gonna be adding multiple TCs. I think he's probably gonna try to mass plumed archers and probably try to go for... never mind. He's on the second TC now. Does not have enough stone to go for another one, but he's gonna have enough soon, so maybe he's gonna add the third TC then. Hello there. Love you all. Great. Oh, thank you for updating the score command, by the way. This is best of 5. By the way, scoreboard is not interfering with upgrades, right? Just to be sure. That's a scary amount of knights from Doubt. He's on 15 military units. Now, Say My Name is also on 15, but most of that is on the back. Assessing the current situation of the game, we have 9 TCs for VNA. We have 9 TCs for Secret as well. With Doubt booming super hard on 4 TCs and Doubt, and Tato sticking to only 2, going for plumed archers. HP pool here should be looking significantly in favor of, let's see, Secret, and yeah. Now these archers from Jordan. He's camping the hill as well, so if he uses this as a gather point for his army, he's gonna be safe. Doubt plus Potato Golly. It's a very good duo, man. Not gonna say no to that. I do think that Bacti and ACCM are quite powerful together as well, but they're gonna be playing flanks now, so they're gonna be banking on Say My Name. Team chemistry, in any case, team chemistry is gonna be off the charts for both teams. I think we have seen that in the earlier rounds, especially. VNA is just dominant against pretty much any other team except for like the rest of the top 4. This is not too bad. Well, it depends on where you are exactly. It's 7 p.m. for me, but unfortunately, one of the games from the last series was incredibly long. And you see, I managed to sneak a few towers here even. Good stuff, good stuff. He's been keeping Tato on the check. Tato's gonna be getting the 30C up here. If ACCM pays attention, he should be able to deny this, or at the very least delay it by quite a bit. To be honest, I would expect to be like on the 3rd or 4th game already of this series. It's been going for quite a while. We are 4 hours into the stream already. Solid the Doubt boys in chat too. Do we have any Doubt fans here? Do we have any Tato fans? Because you were talking about Doubt plus Tato, right? I think it's been confirmed already that there's a lot of Jordan fanboys everywhere. So let's give Tato some love. I think Tato's got a lot of followers in the Spanish-speaking community. Vamos hispanos! But oh, we have some fans over here from that. We have some fans from Tato as well. Do we have any VNA fans here? Back T maybe? ACCM? Back T, I know he streams quite a lot, but it's a different time zone. I think ACCM, I'm not really sure if he streams a lot. I have seen him, I have seen Say My Name stream a lot as well. Everyone's a Doubt fan. Vamos, Tati. Let's go, boy. Let's go, man. Let's go. We are gonna have 5 players in Imperial Age very soon. The only player left in Castle Age is gonna be Tato, who's been struggling economically for a very good while already. On 59 villagers, he's gonna need to go for a lot of pawns, and he's gonna need to make them pay for themselves, because otherwise, oh man, this is not the way. Say My Name is just reading Doubt. He's just reading Tato like a book, and he's just keeping him under checks, just like ACCM as well. Big fight going on over here with the H people looking in favor of the secret team. Doubt and Jordan. Dynamic duo, but that was a very good shot. Still not going to be enough. That was an uphill shot, so did not do enough damage. And Doubt and Jordan fighting under Jordan's castle, unsurprisingly, are going to be taking this fight. And Back T is going to be in heavy troubles. Bracer and Arbalest coming up, but we already have our Arbalest and Bracer upgrade coming up for Jordan, as well as Cavalier for Doubt. We already have Plate, Bard in armor, so these guys are going to be extremely tanky. His resources are looking fantastic. I will not be surprised to see the Paladin upgrade on the way. Last Furnace even. We are going to have fully upgraded Paladin very soon, while Say My Name is just beginning to research Cavalier. Are they going to have enough time on the right-hand side? Tato is not really getting as much harassment from VNA as I would probably be hoping for at this stage of the game. But on the left-hand side, this army is about to become unbeatable for the time being. Say My Name, I think he's gonna be getting pushed into taking an unavoidable engagement over here. Oh man, if the Cavalier take... Doubt's going back actually. He wants to be a little bit more safe here, but then again, Paladin against Cavalier is not going to be as favorable as Cavalier versus Knights. So I would definitely advise Doubt to go for the engagement right now and try to reduce the Knights' numbers as much as possible before the Cavalier upgrade hits. Say My Name, getting Cavalier now, gonna be holding on against Doubt for a little bit, but taking a look at the numbers, they are looking so much better for Doubt, who finally got the Paladin upgrade as well. And while Doubt is dominating Say My Name space, we have Jordan trying to wall Back T inside his own base. Actually, no, he's gonna be protecting the Arbalest. I don't know, no, he's gonna be trying to wall. He's gonna be trying to go for the trade wall, I think. So I would not be surprised to see a few markets coming up, and Tato struggles so much in this game. Doesn't matter. Doubt and Jordan. The boys got your back. Yeah, DC is gonna be going down. Cavalier not gonna be good enough to put a stop to this, and Say My Name does not have enough resources to go for Paladin upgrade. Villager count's gonna start going down dramatically. And Doubt's gonna single-handedly, I think, gonna be taking Say My Name out of this game. So ACCM gonna try to take on Tato, bringing some Eagle Warriors into the mix. Gonna be raiding these villagers, and Tato, of course, gonna be losing a bunch of those. But we also have some defensive pull archers over here, so even though these are elite Eagle Warriors, not gonna be enough against Paladin. Doubt to the rescue. And everywhere you look is looking so much better for Secret now. They managed to equalize the population, as Tato was kind of the weakest link in the chain, in the Secret chain. But now they are taking the population lead. They are definitely taking the population lead, and those Paladins are... They don't have any responses against the Paladins. Castle getting denied. ACCM being kept under check. Military count is not even close. Doubt's gonna have 3 castles already. If VNA starts going for Halberdier, Doubt is 1 click away from getting Throwing Axeman out. Is that going to be necessary though? I'm not really sure. I don't think so. We don't see any. We see Spearman coming out from ACCM. That's Spearman. Pikeman upgrade just gonna finish researching, but he does not have Halberdier. Kamayuks could potentially be worth looking into, but then again, I don't know. Throwing Axeman would be a very nice addition, and then again, you also need to keep into account that the Mayan player is going to be bringing Plume Archers. Then we're going to have the Ethiopian player bringing, if needed, even Shuttle Warriors, but I think it's probably going to be Arbalest for Ethiopian. It could go for Siege as well. Ethiopian get fantastic Siege. Wouldn't be a bad choice. But that's pretty much carry right now. Alright, there we go. Kamayuks are on the way already, or they are hitting the field for ACCM. And Tato is gonna be going for Siege indeed. Jordan's gonna be going for Siege indeed, sorry. That's Siege Ram and the 2 Trebuchets gonna be taking the castle down. Those villagers are gonna be hitting the dust as well, and the GG has been called. That's gonna be 1-0 in favor of Secret. Moving on to the second game with a huge advantage, a very clear victory. Very good plan, perfectly executed. Doubt in fantastic shape, I must admit. He would Say My Name in the pocket game. He did a very good job. It's fine, guys. Viper needs no defenses. Let's jump into the second game real quick. We don't want to delay this anymore. It's kind of late already. So let's see. Are the... Yeah, okay. The scores are fine. 1-0 in favor of Secret. There we go. Second game of the series is gonna be played on Acropolis. It seems like we had some technical issues when they had to play, which is one of the advantages of casting recorded games, right? You don't have to bear through the technical I mean, of course I had my own technical difficulties today, but it's not the same as having to wait 5 minutes for people to rejoin the game. Anyway, let's switch the colors, sorry. We have Secret on the warm colors, right? This should be working now. Okay, this should be working now. Tato and Jordan switched colors. So they switched positions, actually. And yeah, Say My Name this time around is gonna be playing as flank. Okay, let's talk about the players. So, Say My Name in the north, gonna be facing Jordan, and they're gonna be playing Mayans versus Huns. Mayans versus Huns. In the south, we're gonna have Tato versus ACCM, playing Britons versus Chinese. And then we're gonna have Bacti playing as the VNA pocket. We're gonna have Doubt playing as Secrets pocket. And it's the same team compositions. It's not going to be the same positions, but we are not gonna see the Viper coming up. Yeah, I think the Viper is the fourth player. I don't think Slam is gonna be playing for Secret. Yeah, I think it's the Viper, Jordan, Doubt, and Tato. For VNA though, they do have... who was the other player? Was it Cloud? I think it was Cloud. It was Cloud, right? Do you remember Nomadophobia? I kind of don't. But I think it was Cloud. For anyone who is interested in seeing the team rosters, you can go and type !teams in chat. I think actually, let me do that. Is that correct? Perfect, yeah, you're gonna see the registration thread and you can see there which players are gonna be playing for which teams. So for people wondering why AM did not have Nikov or MBL during the last series, you're gonna see there why, because they are playing for outsiders. Cloud is in Alliance. Who was the other player? Well, we're gonna figure out if he comes up. Situation here, Mayans are gonna have an insane eco. Huns are gonna need to do some damage early on. They're a very, very high Raven potential civilization. Gonna see him pushing some deer as well, so Jordan's most likely gonna be going for scouts. There's a lot of hunt over here. In the south, with Chinese versus Britons, well, Britons, the team bonus, or actually the eco bonus that they get is faster working Shepherds, cheaper TCs in Castle H, but Chinese are gonna be getting a little bit more of a substantial eco bonus. That is not only an eco bonus for Chinese, but it also extends to other civilizations. To other teammates, I mean, which is a team bonus of getting plus 45 food on farms by default. That is gonna be very nice for them, for VNA. And Chinese are also going to be getting 10, 15, and 20% cheaper technologies in Fuel H, Castle H, and Imperial H, so that's also going to be playing a huge role. Very versatile civilization as well, very open tech tree. Fantastic unique unit as well. Then both Indian pockets are going to be pushing for the same, trying to go for Castle H, go for, of course, camels. That's the value they're going to be bringing over. Pizza just got sent. Can you share a portion with me? Oh man, I am starting to starve already. It's been 4 hours and a half since I had breakfast. Probably gonna have to take like a quick 5 minutes to have a snack afterwards. Brazilian come over. Well, I'm kind of close to Brazil. Would take like only 13 hours to get there. By car, I think. Well, it depends on which part of Brazil, I guess. I am in the north of Argentina. Argentina? What is that even? North of Argentina. We have one player who is not going up to Fuel H yet, and that'd be Say My Name. What is the plan here? Drush FC for the Mayan player. He's already going for the walls. That is a beautiful team bonus for Mayans as well. 50% cheaper walls. It's gonna be like kind of a nice little eco boost for all of his teammates. Together with Chinese, I think it makes for a very nice civilization combination anyway. Your hermano? Unless we are in the World Cup, am I right? Oh man, let's not bring football here to the chat. Don't doubt the Lord. Argentina sounds right for some reason. It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, that scout's not gonna do anything. This rush is gonna be important. Say my name going out with 25 villagers, not gonna be going quite for fast castles, so it's gonna be drush into archers. There's not a whole lot more going on right now. Yeah, there is not a lot going on. A little harassment for he managed to get a villager with the scout. That was pretty good. Tato is gonna be with the 0 to 1 KD, 1 to 0 in favor of Bacti. What a pick. This militia's unlikely to pick any villagers, but they are gonna be they're gonna be a nuisance over here for sure. Yeah, just causing a little bit of idle time for Jordan. Gonna have to move those villagers over here. He still has the struggler trees or the bamboos. He's gonna be fine. Scout finally went down to the spearman. We had 2 archery ranges up here for Britain player. We have a stable up here for Jordan. He's already on 3 scouts going forward towards Say My Name space. Say My Name should be fine here. Might be losing a villager though. Quick wall's not coming up at all. And Jordan is paying attention, so he's gonna be taking a villager. Maybe even 2, let's see. We're gonna need good micro over there. And Jordan's gonna be losing 1 scout. No! Say My Name did not pay attention to that scout, so Jordan's gonna be getting away with 1 villager pick for free, pretty much. Now we have Bacti going towards Doubt space. From where he already picked 1 villager, would not be surprised to see a few more going down now, although Tato is noticing, but it's open over here, it's open and the quick wall's coming up and he's gonna manage to just get it up. I think Bacti could have been able to break that, but should have been like a very, very quick reaction time. There's also a little bit of lag over here, so would not be surprised that he thought about it a little bit too late. Another villager going down. Jordan playing this very well. Textbook scout rush. This is what you do. Take advantage of your mobility. You just run around spearmen. You don't care. And beautiful. Doubt's over here as well, and they've been molesting Say My Name, which for some reason sounds like very wrong if you say it like that. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go into details about that because the monetizing on YouTube. Anyway, the spearman got baited by Doubt scouts, so that means that Say My Name is completely unprotected over here. Is Jordan back? That is the question. That was beautiful. That was very well played. Doubt baiting the spearman away. Jordan keeping his own scouts alive over here. I don't want to say that it was a little bit sloppy for Say My Name because he's also been getting harassed and it's hard to keep track of everything, but that was very well executed by Secret, if you will. Very good team dynamics. Very good execution. Not only that, now Bacti is going to be getting pushed by 5 archers in the scout, and VNA is getting absolutely dominated by Secret over here. 2 villagers down already for Bacti. He was trying to pick villagers from Tato, but now we have 4 more archers going forward as well as a spearman, so that's going to be fantastic against any potential scout from Bacti, who's of course playing as India is going to want to go for scouts. But there's more villagers going down, and that is looking so bad for VNA, falling behind by 9 villagers already. ACCM with wheelbarrow is gonna decrease that difference to only about 7 effective villagers, but it's still very high, especially if you take into account so many villagers that Tato's been losing during the Dark Ages. Now we have more archers over here. That's gonna be 7 archers, 1 spearman. It's great. It's great. ACCM's here to defend now with a few skirmishers. That's gonna be alright. But Doubt's here as well, and this is turning into a very awful situation for VNA, although the HP pool is going to be looking similar for both players. We're going to have some spearmen for ACCM, and we're going to have some, yeah, the spearman is going down for Tato as well, so they are going to be getting cleaned up. They already got 11 extra villagers, Let's make that 8 if you account for 2 players on wheelbarrow for VNA, only 1 for secret. I think they already did more than enough damage. That army already paid for itself. Secret's been working like a clock this game. To be honest, last game as well. It's been a very clear lead so far. Why did Mayans not go pocket? Because of Indians. I think if you are playing a 3v3 situation where you get to pick civilizations and positions for your team members, so Indians are going to work a lot better for a pocket civilization than if you can have Mayans as an archery civilization, because it's a good all-around archer civilization. It's not just for plumes, right? But then you also have the possibility of branching into plumes in Castle Age, so seems fine, seems fine. Oh my god. The score command, sorry. Just a quick moment. As we take a look over here at the HP pool, I'm gonna update the score command. Perfect. Things looking in favor of Team Secret as well, who has 2 players going out to Castle Age. We have 3 players from VNA going out to Castle Age. That's going to enable a little bit more of a versatile army composition for VNA. There is something about the way that you worded that, and that emote in particular, that makes me not quite trust you. I don't know what it is. I stole your ratings is also quite inspiring as well. There we go, first player in Castle Age already. Back to playing as Indian. Gonna bring some camels into the mix. We have 2 stables, right? Yeah, it's gonna be producing from 2. Second player to hit Castle Age is gonna be Jordan. Third player Doubt. Then we're gonna have ACCM in Castle Age right now, where Chinese is gonna be able to go for knights if he wants to. Gonna be able to go for arbalists, for camels, for siege, you name it. There we go, Castle Age here for the blue player. It's gonna be going for archers only. Alright. So Tato's still in Fuel Age, which is going to give ACCM a little bit of a time window to take advantage of having stronger units. So Crossbowman and Balkan Arrow coming up. But he's walking the opposite direction, so he does not want to engage just yet. The chat is from the future. Yeah. Games are recorded. Exactly. After this series is over, we are going to be giving away 1 free copy of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We are going to be giving away a couple of 3 months Woolly subscriptions. Sorry, what? We are going to be giving away 3 months of Woolly Premium to a few winners. Okay, that's a little bit more clear. So to participate in that, all you have to do is type !raffle. There you go, perfect. Thank you. There we go, Castle Age has been reached for all 6 players now. Things are looking a little bit better for VNA over here as we take a look at the HP poll, even though it's better for Secret. Tato's gonna be dropping villagers left and right, and he's on 28 villager count right now. He could potentially have lost all those 3 even. I think ACCM was probably trying to reduce the number of camels here from Doubt, but he could have denied the tower and he could have reduced the villager numbers from Tato even further. Although Jordan's going to be harassing Say My Name over here together with Tato, they're going to be 2v1 in the green player is going to be dropping 4 villagers without realizing. This amount of crossbows should be enough to take down palisade walls without much troubles. This amount of cavalry archers, with this amount of archers, is going to be absolutely disastrous for Say My Name if they manage to break through, which I think they should without much troubles. Villager count's about the same now for both teams. We what happened here? We had some pauses, it seems, which is also an advantage of going for record the games, right? You don't have to endure through the pauses. But we're gonna have the semifinals and the finals live, so that's going to keep the hype factor to the max. Although we don't have the max here in the tournament anymore, unfortunately, Kappa. Things looking better in favor of Say My Name, as he's got the numbers advantage. That was kind of unfortunate though. Where is Tato? He's starting targeting back T now. They're keeping the villager numbers under check for VNA. But that was unfortunate. I think Jordan and Tato could have done here a lot more damage than if they just split up. That's not the end of it though, as ACCM's also getting harassed here by both Doubt and Tato, so Tato attacking the both places at once. He's got more numbers here than ACCM as well, so he should be able to hold on right there. Doubt with the camels, Doubt with the crossbows. Gonna be making a very nice little army over here with which to dominate ACCM. And in the north, a bunch of archers over here, but Jordan noticed, so he's gonna be garrisoning. I don't think he's gonna be losing any villagers. Let's go back to the south. Trying to keep track of everything. TC count's gonna be looking in favor of Secret as well. As we have at this point in time 7 TCs for VNA with the 8th on the way. We already have 7 TCs for Secret with the 8th and the 9th on the way as well. Doubt already has chain barding armor as well, so those camels are gonna be a little bit tankier than regular camels against ranged units. Yeah. This cross was not really going to be doing a whole lot here. Good army control for Say My Name, but just was getting heavily outnumbered there, so not a chance. Secret are picking the fights, and that is very important. Tato sacrificing himself for the team. He's not been taking so many losses though. He was in an awful position after Fuel Age, but he managed to hold on and he is coming back. He's going for the 2nd and 3rd TC as well, so I think it's gonna be fine. Cheaper TCs for Britons as well, gotta love that. A little bit sloppy engagement over here though, not really taking advantage of either the range nature of these crossbows or the extra range against ACCMs. Doubt untouched again, yes. He's doing a good job as well, he's booming, so. That's one of the things about the Indians, right? He's on 4 TCs and he's still sending some camels around to help his teammates raid. And this is where Tato has a chance of shining. He has extra range. They should be able to take a better trade over here. Not even gonna be necessary, to be honest. He's just got the numbers. He's been pushing ACCM away from the walls for quite a while already. Doubt and Tato are gonna be going forward now. If you take a look at the population, even though it's looking so much higher for Secret, Tato, who is the player with the least amount of villagers from all 6 players, is only 2 villages behind. It's only, yeah, 3 villagers behind Say My Name now. And once again, Say My Name really struggling to take a good fight. We have very nice hill control here for Jordan, who's gonna be camping the hill with more HP units, with higher HP units, higher damage units as well. ACCM is just not gonna be able to push Jordan like that. And score all over the board higher for Secret. Doubt higher score than ACCM, who is not even the pocket. Tato higher score than Back T, even though after a very rough Dark Age and even early Fuel Age. Say My Name, trailing behind Jordan by about 600 points. Doughty on his way, Doughty on his way to Imperial Age, and Bacti on his way to Imperial Age as well. I kind of mix both names, but I know that some people like to call him Doughty. Taddy, whatnot. Is this the new ECL? No. This is just a 2 weeks long tournament. We started streaming this last week, and we are gonna have the finals on Sunday. We're gonna have 2 semifinals on Friday and Saturday. Dautito. Perfect. Hey, Mr. Bully Official. The channel just becomes sentient. Doubts on 109 villagers, 111. He's been booming, he's been untouched, as you were saying. Gonna be sending some villagers forward. And he already dropped a castle over here, a castle foundation. I would probably drop it a little bit more aggressive, probably like around here, so you can just outside range of this DC, but also enough range to deny both goals. After all, he's got a lot of camels over here. In the north though, we're gonna see a castle coming out from Jordan. We're gonna have a double castle drop. Very good push with Jordan bringing the skirmishers to counter the archers, and these cavalry archers are gonna be fantastic. We do have a Mangonel inside Say My Name's Siege Workshop though. Let's see if he's gonna be able to use it effectively. He's gonna try to take some villagers, but Jordan is gonna be dividing his villagers so that he can take the Mangonel down, and I think that castle is going to be going out for sure. Doubt's castle coming out for sure as well, going to be denying one of the golds, but not quite there to deny the other one, but he's got a huge amount of camels. In Imperial Lich, getting heavy camel upgrade, plate bard in armor. Tado's over here with a lot of crossbows as well. And the castle from Jordan coming up. 99%, there we go! What a play, what a team coordination, what a team dynamic from Secret. This series they've been playing, look man. I have to salute Denmark. We really gotta... I really had to recognize that Denmark's make this possible. Because for people who are not aware of this, Team Denmark was supposed to fight Secret in the round of 16, but unfortunately they failed to find a good time to play their series. And actually they had already arranged a time, but then Jordan got sick, so they couldn't play anymore. And even though Denmark was going to get the admin win, they actually resigned so that Secret could move over to the round of 8. So you really gotta give it to Denmark, and I really salute you guys because they have made this possible in part by allowing... They knew that Secret was gonna be the stronger team, but this series has been fantastic, and I am sure that semifinals, if Secret wins this, they're gonna be facing SY, and semifinals between Secret and SY is going to be bonkers. And the other semifinals, of course, is going to be Heresy versus Outsiders. Two very strong teams as well. After Outsiders, after Heresy took Suomi down with a score of 3-0, like a clean sweep. Oh man, that was surprising. It was surprising, and I am really looking forward to see how the rest of the tournament plays. And I hope you are enjoying this. I hope you have enjoyed. The GG has been called. There we go. I hope you have enjoyed the game so far. I hope you have enjoyed the tournament so far. I hope you are looking forward to the semis and the finals. Secret textbook plays. That's been doing exactly what a pocket needs to do. Both flanks have been doing exactly what the flanks need to do. Although Tad has been playing kind of the punchback for the last 2 games, but they still managed to come back, and what a game. What a game. Beautiful. Yeah, some people call Outsiders AM2. Alright. Is the bracket... Are the brackets updated? Let me take a look at that. I'm gonna update it if it's not. Then we're gonna jump into the third game. So give me just a quick moment. Yeah, it's not updated. Give me just it's gonna be 3-2 in favor of SY. The brackets should be updated now, and we're gonna have a 2-0 situation for Secret. Alright, we're gonna jump into the third game. Sorry about that. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's make sure that we have the right colors. Warm and cold. We're gonna use warm for Secret. Alright, alright, alright. Perfect. It was number 1, man. I cannot... It doesn't work as fast for the other. Anyway, welcome everyone to the third game of the second series of today's stream, which is Secret versus VNA. They're gonna be playing in Islands. So this is the home map, the second home map for VNA. After they pick Acropolis for game number 2. So we know how this went for SY versus Aftermath. We know what's possible here. I have seen a lot shorter games though, so I wouldn't worry to judge how long this is going to be. But yeah, probably just fasten your seatbelts a little bit. So what do we have this time around? Say My Name is gonna be facing Jordan in the north flank as Mongols versus Japanese. Oh no! I know this one! I know this one! Okay. I'm gonna go with the predictions in a little bit, but let's finish talking about the civilizations. Bacti in the south flank is gonna be fighting against Tato with Malay versus Portuguese. And then finally, VNA's pocket's gonna be ACCM playing with Vikings versus Doubt playing with Malay actually. So that is quite a departure. We have seen usually Viking pockets for both teams. This time around it's gonna be different. That makes for a bunch of interesting potential army compositions and dynamics that we're gonna have to talk about in a little bit, but I really want to focus on this. Mongols. Why Mongols? Well, is anyone from chat does anyone from chat remember what Argentina A? I almost say Argentina A versus VNI looked like, because we had the same situation, man. It was a very unfortunate game. So spoiler alert, VNA won. So that is why they are in the quarterfinals. But it was a little bit of a tragic situation because me being Argentinian myself, I talked with some of the Argentinian players, and I remember they were so excited because they were preparing their home maps, and I was really looking forward to see the series. And they actually played it very well, but they had their strategies and everything for Islands, and then this happened. VNA went for Mongol flank, and they had an insanely early land, and everything kind of snowballed from there. As Argentina was trying to go... Oh my god, did I say Argentina again? As Argentina was trying to go for fast castle with their flank, it didn't really go for... yeah, for the South Americans that time around, so let's see if that happens over here as well. And it's also gonna be Jordan, I think. Most people would say that probably Jordan, especially as he's just getting back into this game after a long time of inactivity, a long period of inactivity. I would say most people probably would agree that if you're gonna land against someone from Secret, you're gonna want to land against Jordan. I mean, it's more likely that you're gonna be able to do some damage. This is the best of 5. There we go. Potential match point. Population about the same for both teams, so nothing really outstanding about that. Jordan's back. It is. His. Loom on the way for Jordan. Yeah, there we go. Say my name. Getting the transport out. Oh no! Deja vu, man. I am saying this all over again. I swear to God. VNA versus Argentina A, it's just flashing in front of my eyes. I really want to see if they are going to be able to pull this off against Secret, though. It's a whole nother level of a team to try and pull this against. Try to pull this on, sorry. There we go. Alright, going forward. If I am not mistaken, I think he also got the barracks up back at home. Yeah, there we go. So he's only gonna have to go for the stables up here. Could potentially go for ranged units, although Jordan playing as Japanese. Yeah, I would say probably going for ranged units would be a little bit better. Not completely sure. I mean, the issue is that... Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Oh! That is very nice as well. 200 IQ. He's landing the exact opposite place where Jordan would be expecting a landing, and he's got... Yeah, Jordan's got the scout over here. He's not expecting a landing all over the south. It's gonna be stable. Alright, alright. Do we have... Oh, we don't have a barracks. If we don't have a barracks, then it's gonna be fine. Not really gonna have to worry about faster attacking infantry units from the Japanese if they don't have anywhere to produce those units from. PLH coming up for 2 players from Secret. So that's the only one who's gonna try to go for Fast Castle, and then we're gonna have the same situation. Actually, it's gonna be the same situation for Bacti and Say My Name. Actually, ACCM. Sorry, for ACCM and Bacti. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening again. This strategy, man, is so OP. I swear to god. I land on doubt. I guess you have your ups and downs with both Doubt and Jordan. If they go standard, they know they're outmatched. A kamikaze attack is VNA's last throw of the dice. This is a very good strategy, that, by the way. It's not like a YOLO thing. It's like well thought out. Well thought out. There we go. Archer range coming up even. So we're gonna see skirmishers, potentially archers. That's gonna be great against spearmen. All he needs to do right now, really, this is something that Argentina struggled to do, right? Like damage control, just contain the push, don't let it advance anymore. And Say My Name is doing a good job preventing the walls from coming up, and he's gonna be sending more scouts forward. He's been losing a few villagers already. He's on 28 villagers. Jordan's on 28 villagers. He has 2 behind Tato right now. Tato's been engaging into some traditional water skirmish versus Bacti, and he's been taken by the trades as well. Bacti's got the units over here, but his army is kind of separated, so that's going to be an issue. But yeah, the landing is going to be far more interesting to watch. Fantastic landing. Blacksmith coming up as well, so very good. So I guess a counter strategy to something like this would be for Tato potentially, or someone like Dao, to go forward and try to land Say My Name, go for a few archers over here. He wouldn't have anything to defend with. But this is good. This is good. Oh, Baradino. Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say Baradin. Thank you so much for the cheers, man. 200 cheers. And guys, it's very important for us to get support from the community as well, because we are funding the tournament. Yeah, as you can see, Volibot is talking about it from time to time. We are funding this ourselves, so we would really love to be able to host something else afterwards, so another event in the future. And we got so many ideas, man. We really want to have qualification stages. We want to have more stuff like this and explore more themes, different modalities and whatnot. Make something interesting, you know. Really would love to have had qualification stages for this. Unfortunately, we just didn't have enough manpower to manage such a thing. Yeah, one can dream. One can dream. Paradin is alright. Perfect. Okay, without the 2. I see. Thank you for the cheers, man. Appreciate it. Jordan with a disaster piece. His 5 villagers behind Tato. And this is a very good strategy. Now, I'm not really sure if Secret watched the stream for VNA versus Argentina A, because this strategy is like cookie cutter, man. It's the exact same thing they did against Argentina. Although, to be fair, Jordan seemed like he was kind of expecting a landing, but just in the wrong place. Very good mind games in any case from, yeah, say my name. Castle H on the way for Tato. That is going to make the 3rd player in Castle H. First 2 being ACCM, of course, and Doubt. Back T going up as well. That's going to make 2 players from each team on Castle H. Jordan's been struggling so bad. Bunch of villagers fighting archers and skirmishers with villagers. Fighting with skirmishers, fighting with villagers against skirmishers is good. Fighting against archers probably not that good. Those spearmen shouldn't really be a huge issue with these ranged units over here. So yeah, he still holds on against these units from Jordan, even long after being spotted, of course, and whatnot. Even a tower coming out for Say My Name, so he's been going full aggro this time around. Going for more scouts even, and what are the Castle H players gonna be doing? So that'll get him the 2nd TC up, very close to the stone, to the gold, sorry. He's been going for a lot of galleys. These are gonna become fire ships and fire galleys eventually. Tato with some fire galleys over here. Just about to hit Castle H. There we go. Gonna be going for the war galley upgrade. Gonna turn this into fire ships. Hey! Othefer, or should I say Pfeiffer? Not really sure if it's French or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, Viper was not available for the series, unfortunately. Yeah, the octopus. Beautiful. Some water skirmish over here with ACCM getting the longboats out. Of course, very good unit for a Viking player. But we also have Doubt actually going forward with... We don't have Viking player from Secret, so he's going to be going forward with only war galleys. But it's very good, and if you take a look at Jordan's base, or Jordan's island, it looks infested, man. It looks infested with green everywhere. You got towers here, you got military buildings here. He's getting pushed away from gold. He cannot even take wood effectively or efficiently. He's under threat all the time. And Tato got cleaned up on water for fishing ships, so he's gonna be banking on land eco only. You can see that his villager count is lower, but he does not have any fishing ships. Bloodlines and Castle H coming out for Say My Name. So with Jordan still in Fuel H, with this table still fully working for Say My Name. Does he have villagers still here? He needs to get a few villagers over there. ACCM dominating water with longboats. Gonna be pushing Doubt away, and I think by the way things are looking, although still quite even, alright, so let's not get ahead of ourselves, but it seems like the general pattern is that VNA is taking a little bit of a better game right now. Don't want to get ahead of myself though. We do have a stable here, we do have the stable over here, 55 HP. Actually, Doubt not gonna be taking that down, so it could potentially have 2 stable production here for the green player who's getting scale bonding armor Crossbowman upgrade and bowsaw as well, so yeah, those are gonna become crossbows. Back on water. Doubt versus ACCM. And also Doubt versus Bacti. He's fighting 1v2 and he's holding on. He's holding on just right. Just alright. It helps that a bunch of ACCM's units are not here. As a matter of fact, we have 19 longboats and there is like 6 longboats that are not here. That's gonna need more numbers. It's producing a lot. 5 war galleys at a time. While we don't have any military. Actually, we have what? Okay, 3 longboats coming from the teal player. Jordan cannot take wood from here. He cannot take gold from here. This is all of Jordan's eco. Take a look at that. He's on 40. That's 30 villagers over here in this small area. Oh my god, the crossbows! Oh, Jesus. Jordan's noticing a little bit too late. He lost 1 villager already. And yeah, that palisade gate is not going to be holding these units back. So Jordan is definitely out of this game for the time being. Unless he manages to contain this, to do some damage control. We have scouts over here against skirmishers. As long as those skirmishers get cleaned up, these archers are going to be very annoying against these lumberjacks. And then we have Say My Name out in the 30C, we have ACCM on 2, we have Bacti on 3. Doubt at the very least trying to protect the fishing ships from Jordan, but those are getting taken as well. And remember the 40 villagers that we were talking about? I think 10 of those were fishing ships, so actually I think this is like the entirety of Jordan's eco. And it's so inefficient. Another skirmish over here. VNA is taking the villager lead. They are taking the military lead. And those spearmen are not going to be a huge issue against this knights. We're going to need something else though. ACCM already in Imperial Age, gonna be getting the elite longboat upgrade. Imperial Age on the way for Bacti as well. We're gonna have 2 Imperial Age players in VNA. So yeah, situation is looking fantastic for the Vietnamese. ACCM's booming on 20 fishing ships, yes. It's got a bunch. Oh man, the Jordan's now, he managed to push the knights away with some spearmen, but now the longboats over here from ACCM. It's a very good team play as well. So you can see how VNA doesn't really fall behind that much in team chemistry, strategy and execution. That was pretty good. This is an accurate depiction of what would happen if Mongols had actually landed in Japan. You think? 2 Imperial Age players coming up for Secret, actually. Yeah, two players coming up to... 2 players going for the Imperial Age upgrade, sorry. Handcart, fast fire ship coming up for Bacti. Fast fire ship is going to be very important, especially against Doubt. We have another landing over here for Bacti, and I think Doubt was Tado was kind of expecting this. He noticed this? Wait a moment. Oh. That is interesting. So Spearman on the way for Malay. Bacti is in Imperial Age. He's got 5 villagers over here. He doesn't have a castle, but he's got enough stone for a castle. However, he should be getting spotted by Tado, right? They're just calling it. They are just calling it because this play right here from Bacti was genius. He was gonna get the castle up. He was gonna get Force Levy, or it's Force Levy, right? Force Levy, sorry. He was gonna start spamming barracks. And what are you gonna do against no gold cost 200 swordsman? Going for organ guns? Tato was he was just going to Imperial Age. Back-T was even gonna be able to go for a trebuchet if he wanted to. Then by the time Tato tried to get a castle up, he will be getting trapped down anyway. You do crossbows? Crossbows. Let's see. Against melee. I don't know, man. You can go for arbalist. Anyway, let's go back. We're gonna have a score up 2-1. VNA just holding on tight, trying to fight for that spot in the semifinals. Gonna jump into the fourth one. Scorps. Scorps could be something, right? That's a good idea, I think. Not really sure though. They were definitely on the back foot. So give me a moment. Let's fix the colors and whatnot. There we go. Secret's gonna be... Wait. Oh, migration. Okay. I was kind of confused over there for a minute. Let's go. Colors are correct. We're gonna be using the warm colors for secret. We're gonna be using the cool colors for VNA. Perfect. Alright, let's go. Welcome everyone to the fourth game of the series between Secret and VNA, as VNA is going to be fighting to remain in the tournament, potentially moving over to the semi-finals against a very dominant Secret who took 2 initial games almost for free. I must say that, man, it was such a clear victory for both the first games. Then again, VNA did a fantastic job in the third one. Managed to stay alive. Managed to keep the dream alive. Let's see if they're going to be able to do anything here. Keep in mind that this is going to be Secret's home map, so that's going to be potentially an advantage for Team Secret. Something just to keep in mind, I think. Civilizations, positions and whatnot. Let's start with Tato, who is going to be fighting against Back-T in the northeast flank. And that's going to be Malians versus Portuguese. Southwest, we are going to see Jordan fighting with Italians versus ACCM, who's going to be taking Italians as well. So it's going to be a mirrored civilization matchup over there. Then for VNA, we're going to have Say My Name playing as Japanese, finally. Doubt playing as Vikings. They are just switching civilizations around. Thank you for the score command. So in this particular situation, Italians are going to be great. Not only are they going to be able to go up ages for cheaper, as they get 15% cheaper 15% discount on age research cost. So going for fuel age, castle age is going to be 15% cheaper for them. They also get 15% cheaper fission ships. They get 20% cheaper gunpowder units, which could potentially be very good, especially if you are fighting against Japanese or Vikings. So we are going to have, yeah, an infantry civilization on each team. And then 50% cheaper docks. Makes for a very interesting civilization for water maps. Vikings, of course, with 15% cheaper docks. Also going to be able to boom a little bit cheaper. They want to go for 2-3 docks, produce a lot of fission ships. And they are going to be the infantry civilization for infantry and naval. They're going to be the infantry and naval civilization for VNA, for Secret, sorry. They're going to be getting cheaper ships, but they are going to be getting tankier infantry units depending on the age. Starting on 10% cheaper in fuel age, going up to 20% cheaper in imperial age. And against Italians, well, we already discussed what Italians can do. Economy for Vikings is so good though. Oh, sorry. No, it's going to be, sorry, Italians versus Italians over here. Then it's going to be Vikings versus Malay, right? Japanese, sorry. But yeah, Japanese being the other infantry civilization. In this case, for Say My Name, playing in VNA, they get 33% faster attacking infantry units starting from fuel age. They get 50% cheaper drop-off buildings, so that includes lumber camps, mining camps, mills. Nice little eco bonus, but mostly going to be benefiting from the faster working fission ships. From 5 to 20% faster working depending on the age, also with twice the HP and +2 Pierce armor. Then Portuguese and Malians. Well, Portuguese are going to be getting cheaper gold cost for all their units. Going to be getting access to Fatery, although we have not seen being used this far. They're going to be getting 10% more HP on ships also, if I'm not mistaken. Getting team, what do you call this? Cartography from Dark Age is pretty good. I wonder if they're going to be using that in Fuel Age, potentially to try to coordinate landings or something like that. Then Malians. Malians is a tricky one for me. Because buildings are 15% cheaper in wood cost, so that is going to be a little bit of wood saving that he is going to be able to use on ships if he wants to. They're mostly going to be cavalry and infantry. Even though they are an infantry civilization, they are also with very, very good cavalry. Barimba unique technology makes their camels some of the best camels in the game. Makes the cavaliers some of the best cavaliers in the game. Their infantry with the extra Pierce armor is very good when you have to fight infantry and ranged units against infantry and ranged units as well. Too few good landing civilizations for VNA. I think the landing potential is going to be higher for Secret, certainly. Oh, sorry for VNA. In any case, just because of free cartography. But yeah, this is the one that I am kind of puzzled about. Having cheaper buildings and having 80% faster researching university upgrades, maybe that's for the whole team, by the way, the university thing. That is the Malian team bonus. Maybe it's going to make for very quick ballistics, potentially chemistry. Especially if you combine that with the Italian player who needs to get chemistry to go for gunpowder in Imperial Age. I definitely see some potential over there, especially with those sluggish upgrades. But yeah, I'm liking VNA's position a little bit more. Just a tiny bit, not too much though. Villager count is significantly higher for Secret already though, so they've been booming quite hard. We had 2 players from VNA in Fuel Age, we're gonna have the second player from Secret in Fuel Age as well. And what is the green player gonna do? Be in the first flank to reach Fuel. Going for more fission ships. Oh man, Secret's been doing a good job keeping ahead. 15% cheaper docks is not going to justify such a huge amount of fission ships lead. Oh, this will though. But this is actually going, yeah, this is actually going to bring the fission ship count lower for Secret. And unfortunately, Italians don't really have Japanese fission ships, so these guys are going to be going down significantly faster. 60 HP only, no extra Pierce armor. ACCM's doing a good job. He's doing a good job here. And then Tato. Tato's got more numbers over here, although we are close to Bacti's base, so he should be able to hold on, go for a few extra military units or navy units. A Viking discount plus Malian discount for docks. That is good for the Malian player. Vikings don't get affected, of course. They do get affected by the 80% faster research times for university upgrades. Final 2 players going up to Fuel H as well. KD is looking in favor of VNA. Yes, it stacks. It stacks for Malians. Jordan holding on against the Fire Galleys with superior numbers. He's been taking some losses though. He's 1-4. But they are still quite a bit ahead in efficient ship count. Can you imagine if we had like the Japanese being the team bonus, that they get extra HP and extra pierce armor? The efficient ships would be insane. They would be tanks, like literal tanks, pretty much. For all the civilizations, that would make booming so much easier. Like, you would be using your efficient ships just to tank fire, and then you can just destroy the other navy. Just send your efficient ships forward and use them as tanks. How much wood does it cost then? 5? Well, I think that would be 15% cheaper. And then on top of that, you would have the 15% cheaper cost for Malian. So what is that? 100 and... What is it, like 150? No, that's a little bit less. Probably will be like 140 something logs for the Malian player only. You're actually gonna make me go and pick a calculator. Because I am curious now. Alright, give me a second. I cannot do this anymore. I need to find out. That'd be 22.5 less, so let's make that 23. So that is 127 wood before the 15%. Then 127 times 0.85. That'd be 12, 18. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that would be something like 115, something like that. No, it's 15% cheaper for Viking allies, and then it's 15% cheaper on top of that for Malians. I think it's like 115, 114, something like that. Probably a little bit cheaper even. 108. Ah, there we go. Thank you, man. It was driving me crazy. Probably was driving all of us crazy. There we go, first player in Castle Age with a landing, gonna be going for additional TCs, and that is Say My Name. To be honest, they are not even sacrificing water, because if you take a look at the military count, there's a lot of navy over here for VNA. They are holding on to their fishing ships. We have seen a situation like this in Suomi versus Heresy. So spoiler alert, obviously, for everyone, for anyone who has not seen that series yet, but yeah, it's been a few days already. I guess we can talk about it. We had a situation where Heresy landed in the middle of migration map early on, then it was an uphill battle for Suomi to get them out of there, because they took way too long to land. So I don't know if you're gonna see that happening here. We were all wondering. We were. There you go, man. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. This engagement is gonna be going definitely in favor of Jordan, as he's gonna be able to bring the reinforcements, which ACCM's not gonna be able to go for. So ACCM, smart player, disengages. But we have a few villagers over here from Tado already. Tado's still not in Castle Age. So the knights over here are gonna be fundamental for Say My Name to completely eradicate Tado out of the main island. Those 4 villagers are gonna be going down for sure. For sure. Even if they are not going down, if Tato miraculously managed to palisade to quick wall one of those villagers, there's no way that they will be getting a TC up. So he's gonna need to bring more villagers over. Now, Doubt managed to land on the other side of the island though, so it's not going to be complete possession for VNA. But they got the upper hand for sure. Villager count still 14 higher for Team Secret. Jordan is gonna be pushing ACCM quite hard over here with fire ships versus fire galleys only. It's not gonna be even close. It's not gonna be even close. HP pool is looking so much better for Jordan. And it's not only HP pool, but stats are gonna be better. Damage is gonna be better. Armor is gonna be better. But now we have fire ships versus fire ships. Still, numbers are in favor of Jordan. However, we have some reinforcement coming out from ACCM over here. The demolition ship. Kind of a disappointing shot over there. He's gonna have 2 additional demolition ships, and we have 1 over here from Jordan. Let's take a look as we have blue versus red. ACCM has been taking a lot of probably unnecessary damage, although Jordan, with more navy units, gonna be pushing the blue player away, and that seems to stay in control, under control of Secret for the time being. And Jordan's laughing. Not really sure what he's laughing at. First few knights from Say My Name found their way into Doubt's base. But Tato's gonna TC up here. So he landed with 4 extra villagers and he's gonna be going for a few months. That's gonna keep those units alive for the time being. But what is Say My Name gonna be doing? He's sending some units forward. A castle on the way. A castle that is going to be very good for Say My Name if he manages to quick wall this. But let's see, the conversion is gonna come through, and that knight, oh, very good micro over here, Monk micro for Tato, who managed to convert the high HP knight after he started converting the lower one. So he switched targets to make sure he got the most out of that conversion. Back to getting harassed over here by Doubt. That castle is gonna be getting delayed for the time being, and potentially gonna be getting denied as well. Let's see. Yeah, that's got the knights over here. And that is a 51% castle, so deleting that is going to just vanish 50% of your investment. Don't think it's gonna be able to go for another castle for the time being, although he's getting close. He's getting close. If he deletes the foundations, he's gonna be able to relocate it, I think. Yeah, he's got enough stone right now. Why send in the knights? That is the same thing that I was kind of wondering. Jordan in a much better spot. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad for Tato. Say My Name, gonna be struggling, trying to go for some archers. But Doubt's already in Imperial Age. He's just been rushing him. We have Say My Name in Imperial Age as well. But that castle getting the knight is so tragic. Doubt's gonna be getting an elite longboat, and Imperial Age is on the way for Jordan as well. Sanctity coming out for Tato, so gonna be taking full advantage of Malian monks, which are pretty good, to be honest. Malians get all the monastery upgrades except for illumination. That's the only one. In the south, situation still looking very much in favor of Jordan. And man, we did not have any YOLO or any hyper aggro strats from VNA this time around. You can see they're just falling behind. So whoever said that if they played standard they were gonna fall behind was probably correct. Secret's been doing a terrific job booming, keeping their eco safe, taking map control. Say My Name ended up deleting the foundation so that he could relocate the castle, and he's gonna be getting it up here. And Doubt's doing a good job with the longboats as well. He's gonna be denying a lot of eco for Say My Name over here. And keep in mind that unlike islands, Migration's initial islands are tiny. And these units for Vikings in Imperial Age, they have 10 range. Just place 2 longboats over here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. You're pretty much denying like 80% of the real estate over here for Say My Name, who's gonna be banking only on his middle economy. But on 78 villagers, he's not even gonna be on par with Doubt. And yeah. Tato's got a castle up here. Would not be surprised to see trebuchets coming out from Say My Name. There we go. Doubt getting his own castle up here, from which he's going to be training trebuchets or making trebuchets. Jordan still dominating in the southwest. As much as I wanted to see a 5th game, I think we are probably getting close to a point of no return here for VNA, if I have to be completely honest. This is gonna be nice. He might be able to take this down, but I don't think they are gonna have anything to contain Doubt. And as long as Doubt retains Wadi control, he can go for Cannon Galleon. He can just use the longboats to deny as much everyone else as eco as possible. And of course, VNA is gonna want to keep trying just because this is the match point, right? And they want to move over to the semifinals. They have come a long way to get here. JK, actually, it's been only 1 round before this, but you get my point. I don't know if there's a way back. We do have Arbalest. We don't have Chemistry yet. But these guys already have Bracer, which is gonna give them... No, actually we have Chemistry, we don't have Bracer. They don't have the range. But so does Doubt. Doubt does have Bracer. What is he gonna go for? Oh man, this is not good. ACCM's islands getting completely surrounded by Jordan. By Doubt even. Bacti's islands getting completely surrounded by Doubt. Doubt's dominating here with the longboats. He's doing a very good job denying as much of everyone else's eco as possible. So all that's left here for VNA is a tiny portion of their original islands where they are not in reach of the longboats. Everywhere else it's very inefficient. And they're gonna be banking on Say My Name doing as much damage as humanly possible. And he's trying, to be fair. He managed to get the TC down over there. I think that was a castle actually from Tato. I think we're gonna see this castle going down as well, that TC going down, but this is gonna be short-lived, I think. Everywhere you look at VNA's original islands, you see blinking dots. That is not a good sign. Villager count is incredibly higher for Secret. Say My Name, who is the player who is trying to carry this, is only on 66. We have 2 players with almost twice as much on Secret. And remember, Malians, Malian infantry, and also with Condottiero. With Condottieri here from the Italian team bonus, they're gonna be getting +5 Pierce armor. So these Arbalists are doomed at this point in time. It's only a matter of holding on against the Samurai. And then I think something like Malian Cavalry would be good against that. To be fair, Berserks could potentially work against that. But yeah, Secret's not going for any military unit. It kind of makes me wonder they're gonna throw this, because ACCM already landed here. He's gonna be going for 1 TC. He's gonna be going for... He already has 1, so he's gonna be going for the 2nd and 3rd TC, although this one got denied by Jordan. But they're not really doing anything to stop Say My Name right now. So it's kind of worrisome. Taking a look at the military count for that, it's purely lone boats. There's nothing on water, there's nothing on land. And it's gonna be Tato banking on the Condottieri, but the Condottieri are probably gonna be going down to the Samurai, especially as these units have bonus damage against unique units, and Say My Name is reading Tato like a book. Oh, take a look at the HP over here. Condottieri are just getting shredded. The only way that this could be any better, I think, for VNA in terms of efficiency in the engagements. I mean, take a look at, oh man, Samurai will like 1/3 as many as a Condottieri. The only way that this would be a little bit more cost effective maybe would be with Slavs, with Regina. But yeah, man, this is not bad. This is not bad. We have the third castle on the way for Say My Name, and he's holding on. He has a decent amount of resources left. Tato's gonna be sticking to Condottieri. So he's gonna be banking on numbers. He's gonna be banking on high pierce armor as well. Probably not worth it. Looking back at any of the original islands from VNA, the situation is the same. They just keep hemorrhaging villagers. And Doubt is in complete control of VNA's side of the map. Now they are getting overrun though. Tato is on 6 barracks, which of course are going to be a lot better than 3 castles only. Especially as we're gonna have the eco of a player with 65 villagers against the eco of a player with 120. Bombard cannon, the Condottieri is gonna be taking this down, and now we have onagers from Doubt over here as well. And good shots, probably not as good as some of us would have liked to see. They're gonna be going down to the Samurai as well, so it was nice. It was nice. I wanted to believe, man. I wanted to believe and potentially get to a 5th game, but GG is going to be called. We're gonna have Secret moving on to the semifinals to be played Saturday, 15 GMT, live on Bubbly Official and Mundo AOE for Spanish coverage. Very, very dominant game from Secret from game 1 all the way to game 2, game 3. Struggling against VNA for sure, but not as much as VNA was struggling against them, and game 4 was just completely one-sided. Congratulations to Secret. Congratulations, they're gonna be moving to the semifinals, and now we know all the 4 semifinalists. We have Outsiders versus Heresy. We have Secret versus SY. Then we're gonna have 2 finalists from that. It's probably gonna be, yeah, let's not speculate. Let's just wait for the series, and hopefully it's gonna be insane. I hope it will be. I think it will be, and yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that, because I am psyched, man. I am psyched. This has been fantastic so far. So we're gonna go back to the lobby.